seat. And now, the moment we all have been waiting for. Please remain standing and join us in warmly welcoming the Aga Khan Academy Dhaka Diploma Program graduating class of 2026. Thank you. You may now be seated. We now begin this special occasion with the recitation of Surah Al-Fatiha, first in Arabic, followed by its English translation. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Amen. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. All praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the most compassionate, the most merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those you have blessed, not of those who have incurred your wrath, nor of those who have gone astray. Thank you for that meaningful recitation. We now invite everyone to please rise up for the national anthem of Bangladesh, performed by our school choir, Oikotan.
To formally welcome us to this important occasion, it is our privilege to invite our head of academy, Mr. Sandy McKenzie, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning. It is a privilege to welcome you all here today. A very warm welcome to our distinguished guests, of whom there are too many to name individually. But let me say that we are delighted you could join us on this auspicious occasion, our very first graduation ceremony to be held here on this wonderful campus. Welcome to Dr. Hussein Zila Rahman, our keynote speaker, and our guest of honour from the Global Office, Dr. Rahim Samani, General Manager of Aga Khan School. It is fantastic to be able to gather all of you here in our commons, teachers and staff, proud families, and of course, most importantly, the 34 young men and women of the class of 2026 who will very shortly be on this stage to collect their certificates. Collectively, the class of 2026 has done much to make us proud and has contributed very positively to the Aga Khan Academy Dhaka. We remember that Echoes, Volume 1, a student-inspired and student-led concert, took place here in January, for example. They were leaders on the field and in voice when supporting our teams at the Aga Khan Inter-School Football Tournament hosted on our Maidan in December. Individually, they have shown themselves to embody the characteristics that we expect from our graduates. Principled leaders, caring stewards, who are open-minded and willing to be courageous as they strive to be balanced with appreciation for pluralism. That emphasis on pluralism is a key feature of the Aga Khan School's vision, for which we are all indebted to His late Highness Aga Khan IV. Every day that I come to work, every day as our students enter our gates, I feel a sense of gratitude for all that we have here, from the physical campus to the ethos created by His late Highness. At the stone-laying ceremony for this campus in 2008, His late Highness noted the equally compelling importance of global partnership and universal understanding in the face of forces that would dangerously fragment our world. In the process of nurturing a healthy sense of identity, we must resist the temptation to normatize any particular culture, to demonize the other, and to turn healthy discord and diversity into dangerous discord. 18 years ago, there is no way that we could have known how true those words would be in 2026, in a world that is ever more polarized and affected by conflict. This illustrates the visionary nature of our founder. He knew that modern societies and emerging nations like Bangladesh would need young people like our class of 2026. Today we commemorate all of their achievements thus far and look forward to all that they will go on to do in making their communities and societies more just and more sustainable. As we celebrate the culmination of all of your hard work today, it would be easy for us to focus on the final 2 years with all those acronyms: DP, IAs, EE, HL, SL, AA, AI, IA, CAS, TOK, IO, CSP, you know them all. But we know that all of this is built upon the foundations of learning that began in kindergarten. At this point, I would like to thank the efforts and dedication of all the teachers, those that are present today and those from your past, and all the contributions that they have made to the class of 2026. Before I step off so that we can be entertained by our student performances, let me say to the mums and dads of the class of 2026, thank you and congratulations. And if you cry, don't worry, it's very normal to do so. I presented both of my daughters with their diplomas on stage and did so with tears on my face. To the class of 2026, please take a moment today to thank your parents for all their support, even at the moments when you were least grateful for it, that helped you get to this point. Thank you all. Let me now invite to the stage Dr. Rahim Samani, General Manager of Aga Khan Schools, who has travelled from Geneva to be with us today on this important occasion. Thank you.
So despite of strict instruction not to go off script, I think it's very difficult for me to resist the temptation. I will start off script and then I will go to my script. Today's ceremony and the atmosphere here actually for me is a living example of human resilience. These students know, like last 3 weeks, the amount of stress during the exam season. I don't think they remember how to eat, where to eat. Everybody was running every place. And you see the atmosphere today, the excitement, the happiness. So human beings can adapt and human beings can create the environment and the world they want to create. So congratulations to all of you. So now I move to my script. So distinguished guests, supporters, families, colleagues, and the graduating class of 2026, Assalamu alaikum. Before I begin, I would like to share that it is especially meaningful for me to be back in Bangladesh after 23 years. I was last here in 2003 to attend School Improvement Conference and the AKES Global Conference. And that was my very first international trip. And in many ways, returning to Bangladesh carries a deep personal connection as well. My grandparents once lived in Mymensingh, and so being here today is not only professionally meaningful, but personally special as well. It is therefore my great privilege and joy to join you today as we celebrate the graduating class of 2026. It is also my great pleasure to welcome you to this year's Aga Khan School's graduation ceremonies of the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. Thank you for joining us on this joyful and deeply meaningful occasion as we celebrate not only the academic achievements, but the promise of what each graduate will bring to the world ahead. I extend my deep gratitude to our keynote speaker, Dr. Zillur Rahman, for his presence, encouragement, and forthcoming his inspiring words to our graduates. We are also grateful to Dr. Gonzalez from the University of Texas at Dallas for being with us today, and all our other university partners who are joining us across our graduation ceremonies at the different schools this year. Your continued partnership plays an important role in creating meaningful pathways into higher education for graduates across our school. So thank you. As the General Manager of the Aga Khan School, I am honored to address our graduates today. While each of our 7 IB Diploma program schools in Africa and Asia celebrate today's ceremony in their own unique way, across our Aga Khan Schools network, we are united as one learning community, one cohort, and one shared journey shaped by resilience, compassion, and hope. Graduates, this is a special moment for all of us. As a fellow alumnus of the Sultan Muhammad Shah Aga Khan School in Karachi, Pakistan, I know personally that graduation does not simply mark the end of one chapter. It marks the beginning of another. The next chapter is about continuing to discover who you are, what matters most to you, and how your gifts, talents, and compassion can be placed in service of something greater than yourselves. And as you begin that journey, remember this, you are not alone. Today, you join the proud, multi-generational Aga Khan School's alumni network that spans continents, professions, and communities. Fun fact, that also includes my mother, myself, and 2 of my children. And from today, it also includes all of you. And I also made a request for an honorary membership for my youngest son. It is a network built not only on shared history, but on shared purpose, belonging, and mutual support. It is a community you can lean on for a lifetime. That sense of community matters more than ever before. At a time when our world faces conflicts, economic uncertainty, climate challenges, and growing division, it can sometimes be difficult to see the future with optimism. But when I look at all of you, only one word comes to mind. It's hope. Graduates, you give me hope for the future. Hope for a world where dialogue is strengthened, pluralism is valued, and innovation is used in service of humanity. Hope for a future shaped by people who do not turn away from complexity, but lean into it with courage, wisdom, and compassion. You are part of the solution for a better tomorrow. I know this because your education has equipped you not only with knowledge and skills, but with something even more important, the ability to grow through challenges. You have learned how to move forward when the path is uncertain, how to stay true to yourselves in the face of pressure, and how to persevere when expectations are high. That is resilience. More importantly, it is strength of character. And the character that has brought you to this moment is the same character that will carry you through whatever comes next. So as you step into this next phase of your lives, I encourage you to lead with purpose, humility, courage, and compassion, and to translate your education into meaningful actions that improve the quality of life for those around you. In doing so, you will bring to life the vision of His Highness the Aga Khan, who earlier this year in Pakistan reminded us, and I quote, "Through those we educate and through the knowledge we generate, we seek to help communities overcome persistent challenges and build more pluralistic, safe, and productive societies." Graduates, I leave you with this conviction: the future will not simply happen to you, it will be shaped by you. Through your choices, your courage, your compassion, and your commitment to service, you will inspire hope, strengthen communities, and improve lives. Go forward with confidence. Go forward with humility. And go forward knowing that the world needs the light, leadership, and humanity that each of you carries within you. Thank you. Dhanobad and Abhinandan, class of 2026.
Thank you, Dr. Somani, for your inspiring words. A warm welcome once again. I am Alishba.
And I am Zetna of MYP5. We now move into a celebration of talent, expression, and community through music.
Music has a unique way of capturing emotions that words often cannot fully express: joy, gratitude, hope, and reflection. As we celebrate the achievements of our graduating class, we now invite you to enjoy a special musical presentation.
Please join us in welcoming our talented choir for a presentation of 2 special songs prepared for today's graduation ceremony. Our school choir, Oikotan, will be singing Somewhere Only We Know, followed by Bondhu Tomai.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. If you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. Let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. ছেঁড়া ঘুড়ি রঙিন বল এইটুকুই সম্বল আর ছিল রোদ্দুরে পাওয়া বিকেল বেলা বাজে বাঁকা রাত্রি দিন অ্যাস্টেরিক্স টিন টিন এলোমেলো কথা উড়ে যেত হাসির ঠেলা সে হাসি ছুটে যেত গোধূলি মিছিলে সবার লক্ষ্যেতে তুমিও কি ছিলে সে হাসি ছুটে যেত গোধূলি মিছিলে সবার লক্ষ্যেতে তুমিও কি ছিলে হাওয়ায় 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 বন্ধু তোমার
Let us show our appreciation once again for that wonderful performance with a round of applause.
Distinguished guests, parents, faculty, and graduates, one of the greatest privileges of a graduation ceremony is the opportunity to learn from individuals whose work and vision continue to shape society in meaningful ways.
Today, we are deeply honored to welcome as our chief guest and keynote speaker a distinguished scholar, economist, public intellectual, and development thinker whose contributions have significantly influenced discourse on governance, social development, poverty reduction, and public policy in Bangladesh and beyond.
Our chief guest serves as the executive chairman of the Power and Participation Research Center and as the chairperson of BRAC Bangladesh. He is also a senior trustee of BRAC International and formerly served as an advisor to the caretaker government of Bangladesh. Through decades of leadership, research, and public service, he has contributed profoundly to conversations on inclusive growth, equity, and sustainable development.
His work continues to inspire generations to think critically, lead responsibly, and contribute meaningfully toward building stronger and more compassionate societies. He was also an integral part of this Academy's foundation stone-laying ceremony with His late Highness Prince Karim Aga Khan. And therefore, it is fitting that he should be here with us today during this first graduation ceremony in the Academy campus.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our great honor and privilege to welcome our esteemed chief guest for today's ceremony, Dr. Hossein Zilur Rahman.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning. First of all, congratulations to the graduating class of 2026 and their faculties and their parents. I feel deeply fulfilled today, actually. 26 years ago and 26 and 2 days ago, somewhere in that green Maidan, myself and His Highness Prince Karim Aga Khan, we actually laid the foundation ceremony for this academy. And 26 years down the line, we see the product, you. And it's a deeply, deeply fulfilling moment that the dream and the ambition, which was articulated that 26 years ago, has really come to fruition. And it has not obviously been an easy path. There has been efforts, of course, by yourself, by your parents, by the faculties, by the management, and by the Aga Khan network of institutions, which have really brought us to this day. I remember that moment 26 years ago, what inspired me from the vision articulated by His Highness Prince Karim Aga Khan was that in today's world, one of our key problems is fragmented visions. We excel in one part, forget the other part. And the vision which lies behind this academy and the efforts of the Aga Khan initiatives around the world is an integrated vision, not a fragmented vision. And the integrated vision is not in a technical sense. It's a deeply philosophical, deeply intellectual, and deeply holistic combination of elements which make up this integrated vision. It's a vision which offers opportunity. There are 34 you today. I'm told one has already gone to Australia. More will follow next year. this opportunity is a very important part of that. Young people need a helping hand. They need somewhere to step forward. They need that environment, that opportunity of excellence which is not available to everyone, but it is important that we create those opportunity spaces. So that's one very important element of this integrated vision. But also, it's about, in today's world, it is absolutely important, and I'm now really talking to you graduates. You can never settle for shortcuts. You must never lower your ambition. Excellence must be your effort. Whether you achieve it or not, that's the second point, and you have achieved it today. But excellence, the striving for excellence, is an absolute necessity in today's world, because it's filled with these shortcuts and lack of standards. Standards is a very important word, and I'm sure the parents and our faculties have really also invested their emotional and professional energy to make sure that this goal of excellence is pursued very well. But it's also important that as you personally become very successful, personally become the cream of society, it is also important to realize you are not alone. You are part of a whole society. The others who are not here, the rest of society, must always be also in your vision. And your roots and your heritage must also be one of your anchoring ideas, anchoring emotions. Which doesn't mean that you remain here. The world is your playground now. You have crossed one milestone. The world is your playground. You must go out there, show your excellence, but you must also remember the roots and heritage. And today, in today's world, one other part of that integrated vision requires repeating. In today's world, we also have a moral collapse. Ethics has become a dispensable commodity for a large part of the world. Institutions like this, yourself, and through you, I think that message also needs to be told, repeated, emphasized, that the ethical part of your thinking, the commitment to ethical practices, ethical responsibilities, is also of paramount importance. And I do hope the class that is graduating, you will really feel yourself blessed that you came through this integrated vision, which provided opportunity, which instilled the idea of standards and excellence, which asked you to not forget your roots and heritage. Because in today's world, if you forget that, you would be actually in a floating population. And finally, the ethics part is also important. But don't feel that these are too heavy words. Today, you must celebrate your achievement, your parents too, and the faculty too. But the degree, one other point I want to make, is the degree that you're getting today, the certificate you will get today, do not think of it as a prize. Think of it as a promise which can open doors, which can allow you to really prepare new ambitions for your life. I think this is very important to think about, that these certificates are an expression of your ability in front of the world. But these are also promises to opening new doors, because this is not the last certificate you will get in your life. You will get many other, maybe certificates, formal certificates, maybe not certificates in that sense, but recognition throughout your journey would be of very important. I also sympathize with you, because today's world has become much, much more challenging. Uncertainty is a default existential situation. But what I want to tell you is that uncertainty is not to be feared. It's a state of existence. How you navigate that uncertainty, that's what you have been taught here, the values that you have got. So uncertainty is to be embraced, I would say, because today's world is not giving you any certainties. It's not clear what jobs you'll go into, what professions you'll move into, what are the next higher education opportunities you'll get. So uncertainty is today's moment is defined by that, but we should not be fearful of it, as long as we are confident in ourselves. And what I want to tell you is that please remember, you are your best asset. Nurture your asset. You are your best asset. You have to nurture your own asset in terms of not just this certificate, but continuous skilling, continuous improvement in your capacities. Both formal, also experiential learning is absolutely critical. I think at the beginning of this ceremony and the Aga Khan network, what I've noted is the word voluntarism is a very important word. I would request the very successful graduates of today also to embrace that principle of voluntarism. Try to volunteer in whatever areas, and I know someone volunteered actually with me in today's class in my institution and did a wonderful job with her contributions. Volunteering is a very important thing that we must do, and I want to finish with one additional emphasis. Today's world, and particularly yourself, I think technology has both perils and promises. Artificial intelligence is become our default assistant. Everything that we do, papers that we write, and it's not just you, I have to admit, I also do it. But there is no, artificial intelligence will never replace creativity and critical thinking. You must always remember that as you enjoy the benefits of technology and the support of artificial intelligence, please do remember that creativity and critical thinking is what gives us a step above technology. This is what Allah actually has created us as human beings, at that irreducible sort of quality. And I will end on that point, and with a request to you that never abandon your sense of agency. You must be the masters of your own fate and the captain of your souls. I'm quoting someone. But your sense of agency is absolutely important as you move forward. Because the world where you go, I was supposed to be a pilot. I ended up being not so good economist. It doesn't matter in which direction your life takes you. Life is wonderful. Life is wide. Life is splendid with many opportunities. Embrace those opportunities. Do not be set on a fixed path. You may have a certain path, but also embrace the wonderful opportunities that Allah has created in this world for those who remember those integrated visions. Congratulations again, the class of 2026. A wonderful future awaits you. My best wishes to you, to your parents, to the faculty, and to the Aga Khan Academy for really fulfilling that promise 18 years ago. And I'm sure from next year, it will be even a more glorious additions to these events that we'll be seeing. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thank you, Dr. Rahman, for sharing your wisdom, insights, and inspiring words with our graduating class and community today. May we please request you to stay back and invite Mr. Sandy to come up on stage and present you with an artwork created with our appreciation and respect. This artwork was painted by one of today's graduates that are seated here, Sophie Hogg, especially for you as a token of our appreciation and gratitude for joining us on this important occasion.
Every graduating class carries with it a unique story, a journey shaped by friendship, challenge, laughter, growth, resilience, and unforgettable memories.
Throughout their time here, this graduating class has been represented by student leaders who have worked to strengthen the community, foster student voices, and support meaningful engagement all across the academy.
Our student council presidents have helped shape experiences, advocate for their peers, and contribute to the spirit of the community.
It is now our great pleasure to invite our class speakers, Alauddin Ahmed and Sania Faham.
Exactly a year ago today, I stood on this exact podium and said, limiting years of uncountable memories into mere words is not something that is easily done. However, it is important to always reflect on our journeys and to never take anything for granted. I realize I did not follow my own advice because I completely took the last 2 years for granted. It's bittersweet that just a few weeks ago, I was praying for my school years to end, and now I wish we had just a little more time. It feels like yesterday, me and my academic lockdown warriors, as we called ourselves, were stuck in the library for hours trying to perfect our eyes, while those who did submit came by to tease us. But here we are, in the blink of an eye at our graduation. Within the perimeters of these red brick walls, we transformed. We turned into members of the government during Business Week, members of the United Nations, footballers, musicians, scientists, and so much more. You proved that with enough unity, creativity, and cooperation, you can transform even the emptiest spaces into something meaningful. A classroom became a conference room, and this very hall became a concert venue, a business hub, and a second home, all within these red bricks. I cannot begin to imagine what all of you will do when you take on the world. I know each and every one of you will be anything but another brick in the wall. I think more than anything, these last 2 years have taught us perseverance and resilience. Every time we thought we finally got something right, whether it was a paper, an experiment, the chances were we were completely wrong. It wasn't easy, but we did it. We learned how to shift our mindsets and completely relearn the way we approach things. And we did it all by ourselves, which is, I think, something that we should all be incredibly proud of. As we say goodbye to these red brick walls, our own version of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, I want to quote another song that got me through all the pressure and all the worry, and I hope it stays with you too. As Billy Joel said, Vienna waits for you. To me, that means that life is not a race. There is no deadline, thank God, for figuring everything out. No timer counting down on when you have to be successful, and no shame in slowing down when things get overwhelming. We spend so much of our lives worrying about what comes next. We often forget to appreciate what we are right now. So remember to take your time, breathe, and to cut yourself some slack when things get hard. Here's to the class of 2026. Thank you.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and students. Today is such an exciting day, and I want to give a big congratulations to everyone on reaching this milestone. So the world we live in today is plagued with dangers: viruses, terrorism, global warming, and most importantly, the shortage of pimple patches. Despite all these severe odds, we managed to graduate, and I think we deserve a round of applause for that. So most of us have been dreaming of this day for years to come, the day we finally leave childhood and achieve independence, the day we're finally set free. No more curfews, no more shared rooms. But even if we move thousands of miles away from our home, away from our families, the truth is that our families are coming with us. They'll be with us in our habits, our gestures, and in the choices we make. So we'll never be set free. But that's the beauty of it, because it means we'll never be alone. We'll always have a shoulder to rest our head upon and a person to turn to. As James Baldwin puts it, we are the product of those who loved us. When I first walked through those corridors, everyone was a complete stranger. But it took these 34 people just 2 years to teach me that family isn't limited by blood ties. It feels just like yesterday that we entered this labyrinth called AKA. As inexperienced, anxious teenagers, we found ourselves lost in the halls like they were the changing staircases of Hogwarts. We laughed at Aziza Mrs. jokes we did not understand. We were never surprised when Zabir had all answers memorized to a test. We saw Arisha making TikTok dances to songs she's never heard before. We were always entertained by Hosea and Ayman's water fights in Ruxana Mrs. class. We always pestered Raja sir, and he never lacked a witty reply. Lost in a blur of deadlines and assignments, we didn't realize how deeply we were shaping each other's lives. Looking back now, we should be incredibly proud of the mark we've left on each other. As it was summed up perfectly by Woody from Toy Story, you made me laugh a little louder, smile a little brighter, and live a little better. Now, at the end of our career as students, we have an opportunity. Now is our time to take on the world, find and pursue our passions, and to quote-unquote, leave a legacy or achieve greatness. But always remember that the opportunity to achieve greatness is right within our grasp. Keep in mind that many of our social, political leaders, heroes, and role models started their lives as average people like you and me. Despite the failures and mistakes we may make, and although we may often be seen as just average, we find that the average can achieve greatness, whether recognized by the whole world or just a few. Greatness comes from our friends reaching out to us, a mother having sleepless nights when a child is sick, a father working hours day and night to provide for us, or a teacher staying back after school hours just to explain a few chapters. They are the unsung heroes. If there's anything you take from today, remember that to achieve greatness or to leave a legacy is not to get money and recognition. It's to leave those with whom you cross paths with a little more happiness and hope. Our time together as seniors will not be remembered by grades, popularity, favorites, and definitely not the uncountable amount of football trophies we've won, but by our relationships, the kind of person we were. These are legacies, the kind we must leave. So the class of 2026, it's been a special 2 years with you, and from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the very, very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Alauddin and Sahnia, for those heartfelt reflections and for so beautifully capturing the spirits of your graduating class.
At the heart of today's celebration are the remarkable achievements of our graduating students.
We now move to the formal presentation of graduation certificates, a moment that recognizes years of perseverance, inquiry, challenge, and growth.
To guide us through this special segment of the ceremony, we are pleased to invite Ms. Nusrat, our University Guidance Counselor, Ms. Jebun, the grade level leader of DP2, and Ms. Shamanta, one of their homeroom teachers.
It is now our honor to begin one of the most significant moments of today's celebration, the formal presentation of graduation certificates.
Graduation is more than the completion of an academic program. It represents perseverance through challenges, growth through experience, and the courage to continue learning with purpose.
Today, we recognize the remarkable achievements of our graduates whose commitment, resilience, and determination have brought them to this meaningful milestone.
May we invite Mr. Sandy Mackenzie, Dr. Hossein Zillur Rahman, and Dr. Rohim Somani to present the graduation certificates. We begin to call our graduates on stage. Abdul Muid Khan. Muid joined us in grade 6. Over the years, he consistently demonstrated dedication and excellence, earning recognition as one of our gold medalists in robotics. His hard work and commitment have led to outstanding achievements, including receiving multiple university offers from prestigious institutions such as University of California, San Diego, University of Toronto, the University of Leeds, and the University of Manchester, where he will be studying mechanical engineering. Afraima Hassan June. June has demonstrated exceptional talent and commitment, earning the most valuable player multiple times for the football team. Her dedication has been recognized through multiple university offers and scholarship from University of Bristol, Fordham University, Rutgers, and NYU. June has chosen to continue her academic journey on the East Coast of the US, New York University, where she will study maths and economics. Alauddin Ahmed. Alauddin was elected as school president at the Aga Khan Academy, Dhaka. During his time at the Aga Khan Academy, Dhaka, he made significant contribution to multiple events and service initiatives. He showed exceptional leadership, guiding his peers with dedication and integrity. Alauddin now looks forward to begin his university journey in engineering, exploring opportunities across the Middle East and Asia for his undergraduate studies. Areta Khondokar. A practitioner of Taekwondo, Areta has always contributed as a coach for EP students, generously sharing her skills and experience with younger learners during her time at the Aga Khan Academy. She is currently planning to her next academic step and is considering the University of Groningen to pursue an engineering degree. Arisha Chaudhary. Arisha Chaudhary is a professional classical dancer, a talent that comes as no surprise given her extensive experience performing and coaching students in the Aga Khan Academy for productions at the Aga Khan Academy's dance performances. Arisha has received generous scholarships from both Drexel University and Rutgers University. She is now set to begin her undergraduate studies in economics at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign. Arisha Hawk. Arisha joined the Aga Khan Academy in DP1 and is widely known as one of the most helpful and supportive peers in her group. Arisha has decided to pursue environmental studies in the United States and will be joining the University of Massachusetts Amherst to continue her undergraduate journey.
Our next graduate is Arshil Karim. Arshil joined the Aga Khan Academy Dhaka in 2024 and quickly made an impressive contribution to the school's cricket team. His enthusiasm for the sport and team spirit set him apart. He is now all set to begin an exciting new chapter in Australia, the land of koalas and kangaroos at the University of Melbourne. Next we have Avi Yasin Hamid. Avi joined the Aga Khan Academy Dhaka in DP1 and made an impressive transition into the DP curriculum. From early on, he demonstrated a strong desire to contribute to his country, aspiring to pursue a career in law. Avi is now preparing to begin his LLB journey at University College London in London. Congratulations. Next we have Ayan Usama Aziz. Ayan joined the Aga Khan Academy to continue his journey, bringing with him a strong passion for science. He has an interest in physics and is particularly fascinated by its real-world applications. Ayan is looking forward to pursuing mechanical engineering at the University of Surrey, where he will further develop his skills and aspirations. Congratulations, Ayan. Next we have Ayman Rashid. Ayman is widely known as a passionate football player. Last year, he attended the Global Youth Climate Summit in Brazil to help develop a youth climate declaration demonstrating both global awareness and leadership. Ayman is now set to begin his next chapter at the University of Hong Kong, where he will pursue engineering and data science. Congratulations. Next we have Imam Sadat. Imam has joined the Aga Khan Academy in 2024 and quickly became an active member of the school community. He played important roles in the Opportunity Builders Club and the Robotics Club, demonstrating both initiative and collaboration. He has carefully chosen to pursue his academic goals at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, where he will continue working toward his dream career in material science. Congratulations, Imam. Our next graduate is Tasin Khandakar Tasin Ahmed. Tasin joined us in DP1 from India and quickly made a remarkable transition to life in Bangladesh and at the Aga Khan Academy Dhaka. He's also the founder of the school's debate club. Tasin is passionate about material science and pursued this interest with dedication throughout his academic journey. In recognition of his achievements and potential, he has received conditional offers from universities in Hong Kong. Congratulations.
Next, we have Linatur Rahman Mahmood. Lina joined us in the early years and has made a strong and lasting impact on our sports community at the Aga Khan Academy, Dhaka. His contributions to football, basketball, and volleyball have been deeply appreciated by both students and staff. Now, Linat is ready to begin an exciting new chapter as he heads to Hong Kong University, carrying with him the spirit of leadership, service, and excellence he brought to our community. Mahid Ahmed. We have witnessed Mahid grow in confidence and independence, evolving from someone who once sought reassurance to a student who now trusts his own reasoning and judgment. His passion for accounting and finance is grounded in real-world experience and intellectual curiosity. As he takes the next step in his academic journey, he will be joining the prestigious Rotman Business School at University of Toronto.
Next, we have Namir Islam. Since joining the Academy in 2024, Namir has stood out for his exceptional sports, leadership, kind heart, and dedication to community service. His outstanding track record earned him top offers from University of Toronto, York, and Penn State. We can't wait to watch him shine at McMaster University.
Muhammad Inan Hussain. Inan is excited to begin a new chapter in Orange County. He has chosen University of California, Berkeley to pursue his undergraduate studies in data science. His passion for innovation, analytical thinking, and academic growth reflects the bright future ahead of him. He is an achiever of ICPC Gold Medal. We are incredibly proud of Inan and wish him continued success as he embarks on this exciting journey. Mehzad Mumtahina Chaudhry. Mehzad has consistently shown a clear passion for medicine and a strong aspiration to become a doctor. To further develop her interest, she completed a research internship at ICDRB, gaining valuable hands-on experience in medical and public health research. Mehzad is now set to begin her next academic journey at Case Western Reserve University in Ohio, where she will pursue a pre-medical program. Muhammad Abtahi Abrar. Abtahi joined the Aga Khan Academy, Dhaka during the primary years and grew into a thoughtful, ambitious, community-minded student. He successfully completed an 8-week leadership and data science program with Harville, further strengthening his passion for innovation and problem solving. Now, Abtahi is heading to the City of Dragons, Hong Kong, to pursue his passion for engineering.
Next, we have Nusaiba Nashita Rahman. Nusaiba joined at the Aga Khan Academy in DP1 and actively took on numerous volunteer roles, including an organizer of our MUN. She is also an ICPC gold medalist and an excellent singer who took participation in different musical events at the Aga Khan Academy. She has received multiple university offers and decided to pursue electrical engineering at Vanderbilt University. We wish her all the very best in her future journey. Rushaidul Maula Mahdi. Rushaidul has a strong passion for mathematics and physics, consistently showing curiosity and depth in both subjects. Rushaidul is now preparing for his next chapter in Australia, where he will study engineering as his chosen major. Sadmani Alam. Sadmani Alam is a creative and thoughtful student who has made impressive contribution at various school events, including designing the Aga Khan Academy house logos. He consistently takes parts seriously in all his responsibility and has been a valuable advisor to the student council during his time at the Aga Khan Academy. Sadman is now looking forward to continuing his academic journey in the United States, where he will pursue material science and engineering. Sahania Faham. Sahania was elected as our school president, a role that carries significant responsibilities at the Aga Khan Academy, Dhaka. She was a key member of MUN organizing community and Aga Khan inter-school football tournament. She is now looking forward to beginning her university journey, where she plans to pursue engineering and as her chosen major. Saif Ali. Saif came to us from Pakistan, built a life in Dhaka, and made the Aga Khan Academy feel like his home. He's the kind of student who never does anything halfway and is dedicated and reflected in 4 university offers that he has received from Canada and Hong Kong, from institutions such as Alberta, Calgary, and Huron and PolyU. He is passionate mathematician with a strong interest in quantitative analysis.
Our next graduate is Samira Zareen. Samira is a passionate graphic designer with a deeply artistic mind and a strong commitment to journalism. One of her notable contributions is with Unstitched Women Tapestry, where she volunteered and actively supported the youth-led organization. Samira is deeply fascinated by liberal arts education and will be joining Bard College in the United States to pursue her studies in political science with a significant merit scholarship. Congratulations. Next we have Mr. Shayan Alam Shah. Shayan joined the Aga Khan School in 2016. He played a vital role in our community, leading the first Model United Nations and the inaugural inter-school football tournament. As captain of the school football team and a lead organizer for numerous events, he showed outstanding leadership and initiative. We are very proud of Shayan's contribution and his dedication to the school. He will join the University of Warwick to pursue business studies. Our next graduate is Shayan Umar Rahman. Shayan is a dedicated football player who combines athletic commitment with a strong sense of social responsibility. Academically, Shayan has a deep interest in physics and mathematics, which is reflected in his university offers from Virginia Tech, Queen's University, and Pennsylvania State University. He has chosen to pursue his passion for engineering at the University of Alberta in Canada. Our next graduate is Shayan Hussain. Shayan is a passionate STEM enthusiast. During the last winter break, he completed an internship with Bancat, a non-profit organization where he worked on data automation and management. He will be joining Hong Kong Polytechnic University to pursue engineering. We wish him all the best. Next we have Sophia Eileen Ahmed. Sophia joined the Aga Khan Academy Dhaka in 2024. She played a valuable role for the Student Council as an enthusiastic class advisor, whether she was inspiring younger students in the art studio, showcasing her talent in her DP2 exhibition, or bringing her competitive fire and leadership to the sports field. Her vibrant energy and dedication have been truly infectious. We are very proud of Sophia. She will go to the USA in SCAD to do her major in architecture. Next we have Susanna Masood. From playgroup to the end of DP in Diploma program in Aga Khan, Susanna Masood has proven that success does not require losing yourself along the way. She has led with kindness and honesty, whether it was in the student council, on the field, or at countless school-wide events, uplifting everyone around her. Susanna hopes to pursue a bachelor's in mechanical engineering, and we wish her all the best. Congratulations.
Next is Wamid Kabir. Wamid joined the Aga Khan Academy Dhaka from Belgium and made a wonderful transition within a very short time. Wamid is an engineering enthusiast who consistently seeks innovative ways to connect theory with the real-world applications. With his dedication and enthusiasm for the field, he is now looking forward to studying mechanical engineering at Budapest University of Technology and Economics. Congratulations. Zabir Omar Hussain. Zabir joined the Aga Khan Academy Dhaka in 2016 and quickly became known for his exceptional balance between academics and athletics. Beyond sports and academics, Zabir has shown strong problem-solving skills and a deep passion for technology. This fall, Zabir will begin an exciting new chapter at the University of Hong Kong with full funding and well-deserved achievement that reflects his hard work, talent, and perseverance. Next is Zara Mustafa. Zara joined the Aga Khan Academy Dhaka in the early years and has always been known as a kind, helpful, and caring member of the cohort. Next year, Zara will begin an exciting new journey in Europe, where she plans to study business. We are confident that her dedication, kindness, and enthusiasm will continue to help her thrive in the years ahead. Congratulations, Zara Mustafa. Our next graduate is Zara Mazareen Purbali. Zara Mazareen Purbali started her journey with the Aga Khan School Dhaka in Play Group in 2010 and has been a technology-obsessed individual pursuing robotics since her primary years program. She received multiple offers and generous scholarships from University of British Columbia, Calgary, Florida Tech, Purdue, Hong Kong University, and decided to go ahead with the University of Alberta's engineering program. Congratulations, Zara. Our next graduate is Zain Ibtida Islam. Zain Ibtida joined DP1 and had a smooth and positive transition to Aga Khan Academy, Dhaka. He is a creative thinker with a strong passion for music and art, which he actively brings into his school life. He also played an important role in helping organize a memorable winter concert, contributing both ideas and energy to the event. He'll be continuing his studies in Canada, where he plans to pursue business at McMaster University. Congratulations, Zain.
Thank you to Dr. Rohim Sumani, Dr. Rahman, and Mr. Sandy for presenting the certificates to our graduates, the class of 2026.
As we continue our celebration, we now pause for a performance that reflects the spirit, creativity, and vibrancy of our learning community.
Please enjoy a special rhythmic ensemble by Resonance. It's a display of respect, coordination, and collaboration, and skills through an energetic performance.
A warm welcome once again. My name is Ifraz.
And I'm Progga.
We are both from MYP5.
Let us once again show our appreciation for that wonderful performance.
Through rhythm, movement, and expression, we are reminded that learning is not only academic, but it is also creative, collaborative, and joyful.
As we celebrate the achievements of our graduates today, we also recognize the importance of guidance, mentorship, and unwavering belief in the potential of young people.
Throughout the Diploma program journey, our students have been encouraged to challenge themselves intellectually, grow through adversity, and embrace learning with purpose and compassion.
Few individuals have witnessed this journey as closely as the person who has supported, guided, and championed our graduates every step of the way.
It is now our privilege to invite the Diploma Program Coordinator, Ms. Rajashri Basu, to address the graduating class and lead the Award of Excellence ceremony.
Good morning, distinguished guests, honored parents, faculty, colleagues, and most importantly, our graduating class of 2026. Today is a moment of celebration, but also of reflection. Graduation ceremonies often mark endings, yet standing here today, I'm reminded that we are truly celebrating not an ending at all, but a transformation. To our graduates, today we celebrate who you have become. Over the past 2 years, you have journeyed through one of the most demanding academic programs in the world. It was not simply about examinations, deadlines, or, as Mr. Mackenzie said, IAs and all the acronyms, but it was learning how to think deeply, question thoughtfully, persevere when things became difficult, and continue showing up even when the path felt very uncertain. And this cohort has done exactly that. You have experienced moments of success and moments of struggle. There were days when confidence came easily and days when it did not. There were deadlines that felt impossible, exams that felt overwhelming, and moments when self-doubt may have quietly crept in. Yet, here you are. And what matters, as we heard before, resilience. Because resilience is not the absence of difficulty. Resilience is choosing to continue despite difficulty. Today, as I look at all of you, I do not simply just see graduates. I see thinkers who have learned to ask meaningful questions. I see compassionate individuals who have learned to care for one another. I see young people who have debated ideas passionately, supported friends quietly, contributed to their communities, and grown into individuals who understand that success means little unless it is accompanied by empathy and integrity. Your grades may open doors, your university choices may shape your next steps, but your values, your kindness, your courage, your sense of justice, your willingness to serve others, those are the things that will define who you become. To our parents and families, thank you. Behind every graduate is a story of support, sacrifice, patience, encouragement, and unwavering belief. Today is your celebration too. To our teachers, counselors, and colleagues, thank you for guiding, challenging, and believing in these young people, often long before they fully believed in themselves. And to the graduating class of 2026, be brave enough to embrace uncertainty, be humble enough to continue learning, be courageous enough to fail and begin again, and be compassionate enough to make room for others as you rise. And perhaps most importantly, continue to believe that your voice, your actions, and your choices have the power to create meaningful change. No matter where life takes you next, you will always remain a part of our community. Congratulations once more, class of 2026. We are incredibly proud of you. At this time, we move to a very special moment of recognition. While graduation celebrates the collective achievements of an entire class, there are occasions when we pause to recognize individuals whose actions, character, and contributions have left a particularly meaningful impact on our learning community. At the Aga Khan Academy, learning extends far beyond the academic accomplishment. We aspire to nurture young people who are principled in their actions, reflective in their thinking, compassionate in their relationships, and purposeful in the ways they contribute to the world around them. The Aga Khan Learner Profile reminds us that education is not only about what students know, but also about who they become. To support us in this presentation of the special recognition, may I kindly invite on stage Mr. Sandy Mackenzie. And we are proud to present the Award of Excellence in the Aga Khan Learner Profile to Shayan Alam Shah and Afraima Hassan June. Congratulations, both of you.
Thank you, Ms. Basu, for those thoughtful reflections and for recognizing students who have so meaningfully embodied the values of the Aga Khan Learner Profile.
As we approach the conclusion of this special occasion, we invite our Dean of Studies, Mr. Joseph Avkari, for closing remarks.
My thoughts and my comments are to the graduates because this is your day. So, dear graduates, today is your day where you quite rightly celebrate your achievements and your successes. Well done, congratulations. Give yourself a round of applause. A good metaphor for life is that of a journey. Now, you're embarking on the next step of your journey. And like all journeys, what you take with you will be helpful for your next step. We're a school. And like all schools, we do subjects. You take with you your subject learning, so in such wonderful things as maths and economics and sciences. And perhaps you will remember Pythagoras, or Boyle's Law, or maybe what a command economy is. Perhaps not. But these are only the top layers. Another model I use for learning is that of a pizza. I know you like pizza. Pizzas have toppings. There's cheese, and there's tomato, and there's chicken. The different flavors. Every person has their own flavor, right? But if you ask the connoisseurs, what I call the pizza files, right? What makes a good pizza? They will tell you the toppings. They're important. But the most important thing is the base. That's the magic. So what is the base of our AKAT pizza? It's the attributes that we've developed and articulated. We've talked about the IB learner profiles with such thing as being knowledgeable and caring and being a leader. But closer to our mission here at the Aga Khan Academy in Dhaka are the curricular strands. Every bite of your pizza includes that base. All of our learning includes something of those strands. When we look at governments, we use the lens of how they impact on our communities and judge them in terms of the positive outcomes they have for those communities. When we look at the economic patterns of the world, we look at it through the impact it has and judge it in terms of how it helps the less advantaged with an eye towards empowerment and improvement. Each of us here needs to understand and develop as human beings. We need to be grounded in our own culture. His Highness the late Aga Khan IV spoke of the importance of the values of culture with a focus on Islamic culture. We're fortunate here in Bangladesh that we have the opportunity to explore and understand Islamic culture. And here at the AKD, we can analyze and we have looked at, examined the aspects of that way of life. However, another focus has to be on all cultures, the cultures of others. When you travel, as many of you have done and will be doing, to other parts of the world, to work, to study, you'll be able to experience those cultures firsthand. But within each society, there are different cultures. And pluralism, one of the AK curricular strands, is the belief and framework that recognizes, respects, and affirms the diversity within a culture. In your time with us, you have learned to use and celebrate diversity and the strengths got from that. Now we come to the last strand, which I think ties it all together. Ethics. Is this right? It is the way we judge our actions and what we do. We have had so many experiences here which you have viewed through the lens of, is this right? Is this positive? Is this what we should do? You have developed into what the Spanish call hombre recto, an upright man. And in Arabic, they just call it zalame, a man. So let's return to the journey analogy. It has a start, it has an end. And each step we pass through lands and places where you learn things and take them with you on your journey to make your journey better. I hope at your time with us, you have picked up some good luggage to take on your next journey. I wish you all well in your travels. Remember, not just the friends and experiences, but the lessons that you've taken on board. This luggage will help you to navigate the next step with success, joy, and excitement. So, safe travels, enjoy the ride, and live life to the fullest. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hamkari, for those inspiring closing reflections. Before we conclude today's ceremony, we invite our graduating class to gather for a commemorative group photograph.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude the AKAD graduation ceremony 2026, we thank you for joining us in celebrating this remarkable milestone.
To our graduates, congratulations. Today marks not an ending, but the beginning of new journeys, new challenges, and new possibilities to come.
We now invite everyone to rise for the graduation recessional.
We now request families and guests to join us for an informal meet and greet, photographs, and light refreshments. To inform, light refreshments will be served on the standing tables at the back and near the PHE lounge. Please enjoy yourselves.
Thank you once again for being part of this memorable celebration.
Congratulations to the AKAD graduating class of 2026.